Hello, my wonderful people. This is a very quick one at that. It don't happen again, no. It don't happen. Everyone, all the presidential candidates, none of them have ever spoken anything good about Igbos. Despite the fact that the Igbos have been the one at the forefront to try in one way or the other to make sure that this country is working. To make sure that this country is uniting together. The only Igbos are the ones you can find in every nooks and crannies of this country called Nigeria. This is a mistake of a country called Nigeria. This is another blow on the face of all the Igbos, both all their stupid millionaire people who have nothing to offer to the country. Can you imagine what this man is vomiting from his mouth in Enugu State? They call him Bola Ahmed Tinubu Abi Agbado presidential candidate. If you have never listened to that video, please, I want you to just devote 1 minute of your time. Go to any YouTube channel. Just type Tinubu's statement in Enugu State. This is a very big blow in the eyes of the Igbos. These people have seen us finish. What kind of see finish is this? Telling us that we will labor, that we cannot get a credit, only a slide of clap or a slice of soaked bread. And the most painful part of it is that the Igbo leaders are there. Dev Umahi are there laughing, clapping for him. Including that Hope Uzodinjo was also there clapping for him. Berating the Igbos. Is this how we have fallen? Is this the area that the Igbos, with all the whole money that they have, with all the whole prominent men we have in the society, this is how these people have rubbish us? The other day was Atiku Abubakar said he is a stepping stone for the Igbos to the president. That means without him, Igbo have nothing to do with the presidency or whatever in Nigeria. I still ask myself, how? I mean, how? This is why whenever they are saying all this, one Nigeria of 18, I said, one Nigeria my food. One Nigeria my food. All these people have seen the Igbos finish, even with all the whole their money. Where is Atoeze that is rubbishing P2B? Can he ever listen to this one? None of them will ever say anything, because of the stupid deals that they have been doing with this so-called Nigerian government. Because they have committed blunders in one area or the other, in one place or the other, in one day, shady day that they deal with all these people or the other, forgetting that people are just using their brain and using it to hold them down. That anytime they ever make any single mistake, they will strike with EFCC or DSS. If you never listen to this, I'm going to read the news to you and also play it and hear people's reaction, because this is getting too much. This is something that, and how can you come in our own land and people are clapping for him? Some are there, seven shouting inshallah, that what they will get just exactly the same statement that Buhari made, that is for nobody and for everybody. That the 95% of whatever he's going to do during his 8 years tenure in office is given to those who give him 95% vote. Then 5% to the east. And it's simply because of this very article who went to Anambra State and made that blunder. That without him, there will be no Igbo president unless he is a stepping stone, unless we vote for him. Igbos, the time has come for you people to wake up and shed this mistake of a country called Nigeria. Enough is enough. We are getting more than what we are getting nonsense from these people. The same Tinubu that Igbo saved when his government is shaking in Lagos State during his own time. That is the same Tinubu that is becoming a thorn in the flesh of the Igbos. Telling them that what they will get is a slice soaked of bread unless he become president. What kind of threat is this? The most painful part of it is that look at Hope Uzodinjo, look at Dev Umahi, look at Nnamani. All of them are there smiling and even clapping for him. Our mumu don't do. Igbo's mumu, he don't do. We don't try. Our mumu is keep on increasing day in, day out. Tomorrow you come out and tell me we are wise. Wise man came from the east. Where is the wisdom? I ask again, where is the wisdom of the Igbos? That anyone can rubbish them anytime, any day, and all they will do is clap. This is where they're supposed to be talking. This is supposed to be the talking point, and that of Atiku in Anambra State. But rather they did not do it. Others will feel that the only way he can do his own politics is to be attacking his own brother Peter Obi, calling him all sorts of names. We want you to sweat very well until I became president. Tinubu to Igbos. That is the first headline. Should we be fighting or greeting each other? Bishop Kuka asked during Asorok visit. He went to visit Muhammadu Buhari. Armed men kidnap family members, kills father in the Federal Capital Territory Abuja. Nowhere is safe. So use your tongue to count your teeth. Women in labor shout God of years on Wike 3 times and successfully give birth. Hey, Wike, now we don't become a God, this thing, God that is delivering women from labor. It's all right. Whatever anybody believe, let that thing work for him or her. That is one thing about this life. Even after all, India is worshiping snake, monkey, and anything that creeplet upon the earth, according to my brother Chukwemeka Odumeje. He said anything that creep put on the creeplet and the creeplet. Child, Odumeje, your English, idiosyncrasies and the rest of them. I beg, I don't fish out this early morning. Let me continue with the news. It is getting worse by the day. CUPP laments over PDP crisis. Begs article for intervention. This one, medicine after death. How many days? 45 days, 44 days to the election. Corruption allegations. Step down if you have shame. Article challenged. You know who is challenging now? You know who is challenging. So he will not challenge P2B. No, he cannot do that. P2B there's nothing like cockroaches in his cupboard. Just like the same thing that Muhammadu Buhari said in Adamawa. He said, go to your constituency and vote people who are responsible. Who are the irresponsible ones? We know them. He also made mention of go to your constituency and do what? And don't vote fraudulent people. Who are the most fraudulent? Who are the most criticized presidential candidate in terms of crimes and the rest of them? We know them. I don't want to call names. I don't call Babao. If you put in Gida, na you sabi. If I call now, they will go report my channel. So I no fish out. So my grand people of Biafra, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are, depending on where you are hearing me from. If you are wondering who is on the line, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, bringing to us this early morning broadcast. Today happens to be Thursday, January 12th, in the year 2023. Why I always give that to any of my broadcasts is when that time comes, I will tell you, go to social video, you will see what I said there, because my words always comes like a prophet, while I'm not a prophet, because I see something even far, far, far more than those ones that call themselves prophets cannot see. That is the gift I have. If I'm all these criminals out there now, they will tell you that God called them, that they have gift to see something before it happens, or they'll say something and it happens does not make you a prophet. It's only when God calls you, you will know. You get it? So please, let us go into the business of the day. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something new on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. I is coming back. Please do not touch the dial. The All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu has sparked reactions over a derogatory statement to Igbos during his campaign rally in Enugu State. Nigeria News earlier reported that the APC presidential candidate was received at the Enugu International Airport by Governors Hope Uzodinjo of Imo State, Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State, former Senate President Ken Nnamani, and other APC chieftains in the southeast region of the country. Tinubu was accompanied by Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje of Kano State and his Jigawa counterpart Abubakar Badaru, alongside other APC national leaders. Where is the president of Nigeria? Boo-boo, nobody is nowhere to be found. At the campaign rally held at the Michael Okpara Square, Enugu, Tinubu subtly warned the Igbos that they would continue to be marginalized until he gets their support. You get it? And I don't see Amabi. The former governor of Lagos State acknowledged that the Igbos are working hard, but urged them to work harder because nobody will give them credit until they deliver victory. According to Tinubu, the Igbos will get nothing but a slight clap or half-soaked sliced bread until he becomes the president of Nigeria. So that they hear him, and I don't hear this threat. The same threat that Buhari gave during his 2015, maybe either inauguration or whatever, or when they swear him in as the president of Nigeria, or when they give him the mandate or mantle. That is the same thing that this man is using again. This same word again, this same APC again. He said nobody is going to give you people credit. Forgetting that you will not force me to vote your party. If your party win, then so be it. Fine and good. But using this kind of derogatory statement means the country is divided. That everybody must vote for APC. It is not, never do so. You cannot trample upon people's human rights and thinking that because you are playing nonsense politics or politics, that unless they deliver, they will keep on suffering. They will only get half-soaked bread. Can you say this thing now to the Yorubas? Or can you go to the north and make this kind of statement and see if they will not attack you? But look at them now. Look at them surrounded by never do well politicians, psychophants in government house, and animals in human clothing. Nobody could even correct this man, and he's boldly making this kind of statement in our own land, and they are clapping for him. Okay now. Tinubu's statement sparked reactions as many netizens faulted him. So we are going to take a slice on most of the reactions, but not all, just a slice on most of the reactions of people around the globe. Agbado wrote, my own is that stupid Imo State governor, governor behind him laughing. Now that man is a disgrace, so according to him. Then Andy Etionye wrote, this is it, and all our Igbo leaders are there clapping. Of course, they will clap. They will clap now. That is the problem we are having. The ones who are sent to represent us are the ones that is killing us. At goal wrote, is second and third no longer necessary in order for a winner to emerge in a presidential election? Somebody should please clear me. Oh. You want to get something from me and you steal the rubbish me on top. In my own land, February 25th, she will come, Kia. Got to see how many votes this my tribesman get from south and southeast. At Method Chuka wrote, this is a very big insult, a very, very big one at that. Let me support you. Anyway, this kind of man can never rule Nigeria. Look at the derogatory statement they are using against the people you are seeking for their vote. Tomorrow now you will come out now and say, oh, this section I won this section and this section I did not won. So therefore that section will continue to wallow in poverty, no infrastructure from the federal and the state. And the state governor there being controlled by the federal government will tell them that never to do anything for those citizens simply because they did not vote for the presidency. Forgetting that even if you don't win presidency there and your party win at the government level or the state level, then what is the difference there? Atuku Ebuka wrote, this is actually a very big threat to the Igbos. And this statement alone can cause, it can cause unrest. And it can generate something that even far beyond what this man is saying here. Very big threat and a very big insult to the Igbos at large. At Ezimora, 6-2 wrote, imagine coming to Igbo land and insulting members of his party. If this is not see finish, I don't know what else it is, or how do you this your English, my dear? Make I no go bite my tongue, because at King Noel C wrote, imagine not even campaigning what you will do for them or addressing their problem is maligning a whole tribe. Asiwaju, you understand that Igbos elites are bought and the people under can be suppressed. Exactly. You are there not even to counter whatever that is happening. You are there in Enugu State. You don't even talk about the Amufu killings that have been ravaging and sacking people from their ancestral land. You didn't say that. The only thing you are there is just a very big threat. Well, this one calls my man back when he said that even for him going to the southeast to campaign is of no use. He made mention of this thing when he was campaigning for either in Ogun State or whatever. Turumbu made mention of something of such, that going to the southeast to campaign is nothing to him, that without the southeast he can win the election. He still maintained it to come to the southeast and rub it on the faces of all the Igbos. That what they will keep getting is a slice, half slice, or not even complete loaf of bread. It will be manageable. But the whole Igbos, with all the money they have, with all the amount they are making, that what they will get is a half slice of soaked bread. Either it is soaked in water or in oil, but it can be soaked in anything, or it can soak in gutter. That is what a presidential candidate is out there. I'm waiting to hear what Rufai will say on this, because I know that young man will never accept this. He never accepts yes or no for an answer, and I trust him so much to comment on this very thing. I will go to Arise News this morning to see, because this thing happened earlier yesterday. Should we be fighting or greeting each other? Bishop Kuka asked during Asorok visit to Muhammadu Buhari. President Muhammadu Buhari has praised the Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Matthew Hassan Kuka, for deciding to choose peace. Buhari, while receiving members of the executive members of the Catholic Bishop Conference of Nigeria on Wednesday, described the clergyman as a vigorous fighter. Nigerian news record that Kuka, in his 2022 Christmas message, has said that everything in Buhari's administration has failed woefully. The bishop complained about nepotism, favoritism, and breach of federal character in Buhari's administration. He noted that Buhari has failed in fulfilling his campaign promises to Nigerians. He lamented that the president's broke promises had left the citizenry vulnerable, according to the post here and the English interpreting. He lamented that but in a post titled "Kuka, Don't Cook Me Nonsense," by the special advisor, media, and the publicity to the president, Femi Adesina, tackled Kuka, noting that if Kuka was succeeding in his duty as a priest, then his adherents should be less prone to corruption, and the lavishan should have been slain or badly wounded, according to Femi Adesina. Mr. Adesina equally noted that corruption is still the monster the bishop claims it is. Then he too is failing a moral authority and guide. However, it seems like the Jew has buried the hatchet, after Adesina stated that when the clergymen saw him at the State House during a visit, pulled him and started laughing, asking whether they should be fighting or greeting each other. Read the statement below. What is Bishop Kuka cooking again? Matthew Hassan Kuka, Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, was among executive members of Catholic Bishops Conference of Nigeria who visited President Muhammadu Buhari at State House, Abuja, on Wednesday, January 11 of 2023. Recall that at Christmas, the bishop had given an homily that was unduly critical of the president and which was filled with exactitudes. I had responded via an article entitled "Kuka, Don't Cook Me Nonsense," according to Femi Adesina. When the bishop came into the council chamber venue of the visit, he pulled me and started laughing, asking whether we should be fighting or greeting each other. We laughed heartily during group photographs, and the president, never holding malice against anyone, shook hands with the bishop, describing him as a most vigorous fighter. After it all, the bishop invited me for a personal picture with him. Bishop Kuka was cooking peace this time, and how refreshing it was. So anytime that they did not speak the truth, that means it's cooking normal. But when they speak the truth, they are cooking nonsense. Can't you see that you people is not normal upstairs? Armed men have kidnapped family members, killed father in Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The Federal Capital Territory, Abuja Police Command has confirmed the killing of one Benjamin Ogundare after armed men invaded a residence in Osafa community in Ugwari local government area of Abuja. The assailants invaded the Ogundare's residence in the early hours of Wednesday and whisked away some of his family members, including his children, Goodluck and Janet Ogundare. The armed men were said to have shot sporadically without immediate intervention by security operatives in the Axis. Reacting to the incident, the Federal Capital Territory Police Command in a statement said its control room only received a distress call at 6 a.m. Wednesday, and the information was subsequently relayed to Gwari Division. The command spokesperson DSP Josephine Ade said, upon sighting the officers, the hoodlums took to their heels, having shot one Benjamin Ogundare and adopted the duo of Goodluck Ogundare and Janet Ogundare. Oh, they cited the security operatives. They took to their heads, even with the people they abducted. And the security operatives could not do anything. Nonsense statement. The victim was rushed to the hospital where he was confirmed dead by the doctor on call. Aggressive manhunt and rescue mission has been launched on the tails of the hoodlums while the investigation continues. Even the security operatives got these people. They cited them. And while they are running, you couldn't stop them. Now you are what do they call itself? You are mounting an investigation and manhunt. Nah, this country itself, I don't even know what to say. The story of Nigeria sometimes it gives me headache. So the security operatives could not even repair them to get those ones who they have kidnapped after killing their father. Women in labor shout God of yes on wicked 3 times and successfully give birth. Rayaram. So this one is a lesson to other women. Once you want to give birth and they are having difficulties, just shout God of yes on wicked 3 times and your baby will come out by force. This one sounds funny, but I don't know how serious it is or how true is it. A viral video making rounds on the social media has shown the moment a traditional ruler shared a very interesting story about a pregnant woman who gave birth after shouting the name of Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State 3 good times. Nigerian report that the governor and his entourage had gone to the Ahoda community for a function. While receiving the governor, the royal father recounted how a pregnant woman in labor was having issues with having her baby. According to the monarch, the nurses in the hospital were discussing and they mentioned that Wike was planning to visit their community today, January 11. The monarch said, on hearing the governor's name, the pregnant woman began to shout, "The God of Nyesom Wike, let me deliver safely." She shouted 3 times and they gave birth to her baby. The monarch said, on hearing they shouted these 3 times and then she gave birth safely, according to him. The family of the woman had asked to name her baby boy after the governor. Chai. All the sharp. Festus Keyamo mocks Atiku over visit to British officials. You must have something to say. Is it not politics? It is politics now. Everybody have to play dirty. The chief spokesperson of All Progressive Congress, APC Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, had mocked the flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, over his meeting with British government officials. Nigeria News reported that the PDP flag bearer met with the Minister of Development and Africa in the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, Andrew Mitchell, and the Secretary of the State for Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, James Cleverly. The former Vice President would also meet with the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Weber, on Wednesday today before returning to the country on Thursday, January 12. Reacting to in a tweet via his verified Twitter handle on Thursday, Keyamo said, Atiku met with the junior British government officers who acted in private capacities and hoodwinking Nigerians to believe that he was on some kind of official visit. The Minister of State for Labour and Employment added that the APC standard bearer Bola Tinubu is meeting with the rail voters across the country, saying that the result of the presidential election should not come as a surprise to anyone. He wrote, while some other candidates are meeting with junior officers in the UK in private capacities and hoodwinking Nigerians that they are on some kind of official visit, our own official bat is meeting the real voters here. Let the result of the election not shock anyone, according to Festus Keyamo. Ayu, it is getting worse by the day. CUPP laments over PDP crisis, begs Atiku for intervention. The coalition of United People's Party, CUPP, has stated that the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Senator Iyacha Ayu, is responsible for fueling the crisis in the party. We know about all this a very long time now, so you don't need to remind us about that. The group insisted that Ayu has no political value and was simply fanning the embers in the PDP for his personal gains. Speaking in a statement via his spokesman Ikenga Imo Igochinyere, all the party's National Executive Committee (NEC) to relieve Ayu of his position so as to pacify the aggrieved individuals in the party. Come, this CUPP said Igochinyere, are you fighting for PDP or you are fighting for your own party? I don't understand. Hey, God have mercy. That's the way person don't go see for this country. Just like Naman is in PDP, but he's fighting for the Bola Abel Tinubu. Anyway, APC is PDP, PDP is APC, so they know what they are doing. The PDP stalwart stated that the party has not been divided in decades. He called on Atiku to facilitate the resignation of Ayu so that peace could be restored. Ugochinyere said, Ayu is escalating the crisis, rocking the opposition party. His continued stay in the office is creating more disunity, and if care is not taken, it might sink the party. We urge the PDP presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to prevail on Ayu to resign as earlier agreed in order to bring an end to the PDP crisis. How many days to go? After months, he could not resign. The crisis rocking our beloved party is taking a turn for the worse as the day goes by. This problem could have been solved if Ayu resigned as promised shortly after the primary elections. It is worrisome that our great party is going through this rough patch just because one selfish individual who is eager to hold on to power has refused to do the right thing. PDP for decades have never experienced this type of disunity. This crisis and Ayu's continued stay in office show that he is selfish and doesn't have empathy. Empathy. This shows you that he is in that seat for personal gain. Ayu doesn't care about the PDP or the party's problems. If he had a conscience, with barely 40 days to the election, he will resign and put an end to these problems. Somebody who could not resign for over 8 months now will resign just barely 40 days to the election. Can't you see that something is definitely wrong somewhere? Corruption allegations, step down if you have shame. Atiku challenged. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, has been challenged to step down from the presidential race if he has any shame. This comes after Michael Achumugu on Monday opened up on the former vice president's grand corruption and further threatened to expose his alleged dark past. Reacting to the development, All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council, APC, in a statement issued by Bayo Ononuga, the APC PCC Director of Media and Publicity on Wednesday challenged Atiku to come clean over 2 issues clouding his campaign: his health status and his scandalous confession of how he collided with his former boss, Olusegun Obasanjo, to fleece the Nigerian treasury using the special purpose vehicles after he became the vice president in 1999. Can you imagine? Look at Port calling kettle black. You are trying Atiku to step down. If Atiku to step down, the first person that should step down from this what do they call it? This presidential race should be APC presidential candidate. So how can you, upon all these shenanigans that is surrounding your presidential candidate, you still have the mount? I don't know why. Does it mean that these politics have turned to that even some people's dads? Okay, I'm very sure that this Bayo Ononuga, he have children that they no longer speak anything good or even truth. There's no any single truth in their mouth. They are being born to be lying and lying and lying, and they can never stop lying. How can you be telling Atiku if you have shame? What happened to somebody, I don't want to call them, over 30 years ago, he's involved in a crime? He fulfilled $460,000 to the US government. The result which he submitted to the INEC is forgery. Even his age, nobody knows whether it's 1952 or 1954. He's into drug dealings. Just simply because this young man, we know that PDP presidential candidate is corrupt. And this young man just come out now to let the cat out of the basket. He will just swoop on it now and tell him if he has to let him resign. If there's anybody to resign, first APC, and second then PDP. The other ones can contest for the election. Step down if you still have any honor left. The APC has frowned at the allegation, saying if the PDP candidate has some modium of honor, he ought to have stepped down from the race, that he is bound to lose again following the release of his audio clip, in which he provides a vivid explanation into the modus operandi of his legendary corruption. The party then challenged Nigerians to hold Atiku to account over the shocking revelation by rejecting him at the polls in February. The party also said Atiku is also not talking about his health status when his hirelings daily make futile attempts to divert public attention to his main rival by cooking up lies upon lies, whereas Atiku is the candidate that Nigerians should be sorely worried about. The lies of several years and the various diversionary tactics are no longer sustainable. Atiku's edifice of lies is about to crash on him. The PDP presidential candidate is certainly not okay, the preparing efforts notwithstanding. Igbo rules were raised when Atiku did not return to the country after the December holidays to continue his lackluster and fatal fifth campaign for Nigeria's presidency. Amid the concern by political watchers that Atiku was missing from 21st December 2022 on the field of electionary campaign, came the story by the online platform Sahara Reporters that Atiku was flown to UK from his usual home in Dubai to London for treatment. The story has not been vigorously denied. The APC campaign council said Atiku is indeed ill. APC Presidential Campaign Council further added that the former vice president is indeed ill, giving it as the reason why he is missing on the field. They also alleged that Atiku was indeed in the UK for some medical help and had camouflaged with handlers that he was there on the invitation of some British officials at Whitehall in mimic of the earlier visit of the APC rival Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Despite the effort by his handlers to showcase Atiku as healthy and physically fit to endure the rigors of the presidential campaign, pictures from rallies have buried this. Campaign pictures sometimes show him being helped to descend steps at the stadium. The same thing with your own principal as well. Hey, these people, they keep on using their hand to bring their legs out. You could tell people, please, see me, come and do with me whatever you like. You know exactly this is something that is happening to your own principal, and you bringing it up. How do you want people to read this news now and understanding that you are making a point? You are making no single point by your nonoga. No single point here. You are shameless man. Very, very shameless. Sometimes he walked with apparent handicap, dragging his feet. The irrefutable insight into Atiku's health status was the revelation by his divorced wife, Jennifer Douglas, last year that Atiku was admitted to a German hospital for operation amid their bitter divorce. The statement reads, "So my great people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and lovers of mankind, and the Nigerians at large, this is where we are coming to the end of this very broadcast. If you are not subscribed to this channel, endeavor to do that as soon as possible or as quickly as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something new on this channel or any other channel that is related to Okute Daily Talk. I still remain your one and only and never change Okute Daily Talk, bringing to us this Thursday broadcast. Please do share this video, make it go viral. Let our Igbo brothers and sisters, they need to comment on this very insult from the presidential candidate of APC in our own land in Enugu on Wednesday campaign rally of APC. Have a nice day, and may the Almighty Chukwuka bless us all, the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I am signing out. Bye for now. Ka emesịa na ụmụnne m, ka Jehova mezie okwu.